we always have to look at things in context. Out of context, 350 a week in the Premier League doesn't sound totally absurd for someone who you think is one of the best at his position, right? I think that's fair to say.
Depends on the position a little bit, but I hear you. Okay.
Maybe. But at the same time, then if you then look at the context of the team and see that someone like Mo, that's where he's at right now, and then you try to compare that, then you think that is not worth it. That is too much.
I think going back to what you're saying, I look at everybody underneath there, right? The Gravenberg, the Jota, the McAllister and stuff. Maybe not Jota because he's never around. But, you look at Dominic Szoboszlai, you look at McAllister, you look at Gravenberg, right? So if you go to those guys, like Cody Gakpo at 120, yeah, Diaz being at 55 is pretty obnoxious, by the way. Like, yeah, I mean, that's low as can be. But Konate is at 70. I know he's going to get a new contract. Costas being 75 is a crime, by the way, as well. But that's a different story. But here's my point. If you're in that wage bracket and you're looking at, you're getting the 150, which is now we know, like it's almost the highest player at Villa, right? But you look above and you see Mo, you're like, okay, I can see that. I mean, look at what he's doing, right?
Sure.
You look above, you see Van Dijk, you're like, okay, the best center back in the world. Arguably, you can discuss it, blah, 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 but definitely the top three, even if you make another thing. I don't know if you look up and you see Trent and getting twice as much as you and you're okay with that. I would not be if I'm McAllister, Gravenberg, or Szoboszlai. Either you pay me that too, or, you know what I mean? That's when people don't understand that there is like call me a hater, but if I'm working and I'm working actually harder than you, and I'm probably possibly contributing a lot more than you with less glaring weaknesses, and you're getting paid twice as much as I am, because what? You're from the city and your buddy in Madrid's like another team wants you. But I don't know. That would not sit well with me in the long run.
But there's a little more than just that, though, because I think you also have to take into account what he has provided to the team over the years as far as the trophies go as well. It's not like he's just
so this is what we like talking about though. When you get a new contract, is that contract based on what you did or what you're going to do?
It has to be based on both.
I think
especially
that's bad business.
Especially at 25 years old. At 32 years old, different story. 25 years old, yes, that's the difference. When we're looking at the Trent and Mo thing, 1,000%, I'm not looking at what Mo has done to reward him so much for this new contract. I'm looking at how much can he still give me to reward him for that contract because of his age, because of where he's at. When I look at Trent, I do have to look at what he's given me and what he can still give me because that age is there. I don't think that's wild to say. I think there's a reward because I think there's a reward there for being someone who's been around the club for so long and who has given so much to the club in the 18 years that he's been with the club overall, right?